like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and so wonderful flowers. I like to teach the world to sing, sing with me. I like to buy the world a home and keep it company. It's a song I hear that this world sing today. Yeah. I like to buy the world to cook and keep it company. It's the real thing in the world today. It's the real thing that the world today. It's the real thing. Coca-Cola is the real thing. And when I was a little girl, that was the commercial. And there would be one person singing, and then it would be a whole bunch of people singing. And then I believe they made the shape almost of the United States. It was people from different countries and different backgrounds all there singing about Coke is the real thing. And I remember one of my friends, she took that song and we sung in the church choir, and she made that song a gospel song. And she said, it's the real thing. And it was beautiful song. Beautiful. I don't know if it could have been infringement on copyright, but it's the real thing. So we are thankful for the many years that we've had with Coca-Cola, because it is, to me, that's my favorite pop. It is the real thing. And that's the reason why I decided to speak on Coke and act like I'm the CEO of Coke, because it is the real thing. It is the real thing. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about Coke. I had to bring up another slide because I do need glasses. Talk about the introduction and relevancy of Coke. Now, Coke was invented on May the 8th, 1986 by Atlanta, and he created Coke. It was sweet, and he used the coca leaf extract, which contains cocaine, and he used the cola nut extract, which provides caffeine. And little did he know when he created this drink that this is 2026. And this is still, to me, I mean, okay, some people might like Pepsi, but it's still the world's largest beverage maker and distributor. Operates in over 200 companies. Now, the brand is a symbol of American culture and a leader in consumer staples industry with a market value of over $309 billion. Now, it includes the product, it includes Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Cherry Coke. They've got all kind of flavors now. They got vanilla Coke, they have orange Coke, and also many other drinks. It is also considered a cultural icon, just as we were listening earlier, the lady was singing that song. And they did in 1990, they did a remake, a 20-year remake of the video. And the lady that sung the lead on the song in the commercial, she was sitting with her daughter and she started singing it. And then they were adding on the new phrases or the new points of Coca Cola. We see Coca Cola in movies, we see it on ads, we see the rappers with Coke, we see all kind of things with Coke. And when people drink Coke, Coca Cola, we I could put that Coca Cola in there because somebody think I'm talking about Coke. When people drink Coca Cola, they become happy, they become jittery, they smile, even though there's no Coke there in it, but it's something about Coca Cola that makes people feel good. Now, the current financial position of Coca Cola. Well, we know $200 million, no, $300 billion. I wish I had a fraction of that money. But we know that the revenues, they grew last year 7% to $13.4 billion. We know there's been an increase in sales, 2% growth in price and mix. Concentrated sales were 1 point behind last year, but that's okay. It was due to the timing of concentrated shipments, but that's okay because Coke is going to catch up. They always do. The earnings per share, the 16% grew to 1.3. So it was a growth. The earnings per share grew 16%. So it's going to be a growth. If you invest in this company, if you have stock in this company, it's going to grow. I read in one of the reports it is slow and as far as in the growth, and they would not recommend people to invest in Coke because it takes so long for the company to grow. But as long as it's growing and you're not putting money into things and and it just falls or it bellies up, as long as it's growing, you know that you will have some type of increase. I feel that way with my 401k. As long as it's growing, and if I can stop taking money out, but as long as it's growing, I'm going to get increase. I may not get what I should get at retirement, but I'm going to get an increase. Now, let's see, the market share, the company gained value in total non-alcoholic ready-to-drink beverages. Cash flow, year-to-date cash flow from operations and free cash flow were $7.5 billion and $6.9 billion. So the money is just going up with Coca-Cola. Now, what's the future plans of Coca-Cola? What do they think they're going to do, or what are they trying to do? Now, they said that they're going to do a Share a Coke campaign. It's a relaunch global program. It taps into the nostalgia with the personalized bottles and cans. I remember when they did that before. I never did get a can in my name, Anita, but I don't know. I think somebody I know that they end up getting a can with their name on it. Okay, they're going to do a This Is My Taste campaign. It says the company launched the program for Diet Coke, inspired by social media insight, showing that consumers use a distinctive language like crispy taste to express their connection to the brand. The campaign continued to grow in the quarter, marking its fourth consecutive quarter of volume growth in North America. So they're also going to get into the movies more. They're going to also they were talking about doing something with Universal Studios, something with HHN. So we're just going to be on the lookout, and they're going to be in more movies and advertising more movies, because really that's how most people do watch movies. Everybody may not be going to the movies, but people do watch movies, and those commercials, people do watch them, and it does influence people. Okay, what is their investment strategy? What do they have planned? Now, the marketing transformation continues to focus on deeper consumer connections. So they're going to focus on deeper consumer connections through digital engagement, like we said, the movies, HHN, Universal Studios. People are going to talk about their personal experiences and culture reverence. You know, everyone, especially a lot of the young people now, everybody wants to be hip. Everybody wants to have designer clothes. The influencers, people listen to them. They do what they say do. So that's all what they're going to be actually working with. Also, I talked about Universal Studios. They're going to do something with Bloomhouse, Bloomhouse Ball Fantas Halloween campaign to life across approximately 50 markets. So we're going to have to be on the lookout for that, for the Halloween campaign, because I definitely want to see that. I missed it last year, but I would like to see it this year. And then also they're recruiting investment. They're getting the newer people, the people in their 20s, the teenagers, the kids 10 and 12. Not now, we don't want those kids drinking the pop, but to where they can drink it or drink some of the healthy beverages that they're going to be doing, like the vitamin waters that they're going to be doing, and all kind of healthy beverages for the newer children, or the newer kids, or the newer generations. I think the videos really, my time is almost up, so I'm going to try to go a little faster. They have financing for long and short term financing. I'll try to go as fast as I can. Okay, so long term, they're going to be, it's a source. Long term financing is, okay, a source of financing whereby funds obtained can be repaid back after a long period of time, normally from 8 years and above. Short term, it's paid back within a year, overdrafts, bank loans, and trade credit. So that's something that they do use as well. And that's something that I believe all businesses use. Expectations, and expectations of Cokes. They're going to keep on doing the slow and sturdy and steady earnings, like we talked about growth. and they're going to do a 10-year portfolio um, business plan that's going to even go up to 2030, and talk about how they can grow the stocks, grow the business, grow the customers, how they can just keep on growing the company. Now, my conclusion is okay that Coca-Cola is a strong, solid beverage company. It keeps on growing. It keeps on making money, and it's a culture. It's an icon. If people my generation, people older than me, will never forget, this is the song I sing, and it's not, and they will never forget, let the world hear today, and it's the real thing. If they don't remember anything else, it's the real thing. So at the end, I have the references. So thank you. I went over time, but thank you, Dr. Armstrong. You've been excellent. Thank you for dealing with me and all my confusion, mess, sickness. Thank you, and may God bless you and keep you. Amen. Bye bye.